Last time on the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. After viewing every single possible ending for the romance route, including staying platonic friends, creating a harem, going slightly deranged, then getting knocked out by Moko, and getting rejected by Nozomi, we turn back the clock to the moment before we fell off the academy with the intention of not kissing Hiruko. Let's finally see what happens now! Now! Because at the end of the day, after all that fun and talking to the other girls, let us not forget, Hiruko, I guess, has been with us since day one. Or some crap. I don't understand. She kicked us in the stomach. What is going on with her? It's complicated. But I'd be lying if I wasn't a fan of Hiruko. You know. Whether she was joking or not made no difference. She was a crying girl on a roof. If I went in for a kiss now, I'd be a monster. This was one order I wasn't willing to follow. Couldn't kiss Hiruko. Not with the way I felt about Karuha, or Nozomi for that matter. I still wasn't sure whether those two were the same person or not. That is technically true. When I thought about them, I knew I couldn't go through with this. Yeah. I mean, come on. We're not some horn dog. Freaking. I didn't say or do anything. Sorry. You know, we can talk. We keep talking though. That was good. Oh my god, that face. Is that a face of rejection or just overall gloom? She didn't speak either. We both sat there in silence, gazing at the undying flames, flickering in the distance. At what seemed like a long time, Hiruko finally broke the silence. Oh.
You didn't think I was serious, did you?
Of course not. Of course I know when you're joking and when you're serious, Hiruko. It's because we're so close, you know?
Honestly, you're just as naive as ever.
Yeah. A faint smile played across her lip. Dude, she's glad. She's like, yes. Now I get to work for it. Yeah. Then she abruptly got to her feet. Okay, good. She left without saying another word. Didn't have a chance to stop her. And was left all on my own. Once again, Hiruko avoided telling me the truth. Oh yeah, I forgot that's why we're doing this. Frick. All of a sudden, she seemed so fragile, vulnerable. Like if I called out to her now, she might completely disappear. Ooh. Despite all that, I think I finally had my answer. Just now, Hiruko said I was naive as ever. That's a weird way to talk about someone you've only known for 9 days. Yeah! Those words, along with everything else that had happened, starting to add up. Hiruko was like me. She wasn't the same Hiruko that started out here in this timeline.
She's also a time traveler.
And maybe she felt... Oh my god, that's why she kissed us. She's been... Oh my god. Is it possible we've already fallen in love with her? In another timeline? Oh my god. Well, crud, dude. I didn't know all that. What? That we have the answer. We gotta stay loyal to Hiruko. Freaking sorry, Darumi. Freaking... I guess in a parallel timeline I never experienced before. We were an item. Oh, hello. This is a supplemental broadcast.
Ignore the announcement. It's celebrating your milestone. I've unlocked all the classrooms already.
Hooray! Amazing. You don't get anything special today. Sorry.
Just use this time to train extra hard, please. Okay, bye-bye.
Sure. Training, huh? I doubted I'd be making time for that today. Something more important to deal with. Namely, picking things up where I left off with Hiruko. She blew me off again last night. Sorry. I was getting tired of this, man. Come on, bro. Today's the day I get the real truth out of her. Of course, just saying it was one thing. How do I exactly do that, though? Technically, I'd refuse to carry out Hiruko's final order. That meant our deal was off. Try the straightforward approach. She'll only blow me off again. What else can I do? Sounds like a cliche, but maybe I could give her a present. Yeah! Something special. Something to show her I really care. And get to trust her. Oh, manipulative. Oh, Takumi, love bombing. No. Only problem is I can't think of anything that'll move Hiruko that much. I thought about it a while longer, but I still don't come up with anything. A cat! Get a cat! Get a Funko of a cat! I'll just have to ask the others. No, you know! Oh, I guess he doesn't. And so after breakfast, I sat out to ask, try to figure out what to get Hiruko. We've only known her for 10 days, not like anyone else knows. Should I talk to first? Good question.
Takumi, perfect timing. Can I put you in a Cobra twist real quick?
I'd rather you didn't. I don't know why I awkwardly paused like that.
Then what are you doing here? What is there to do in a gym besides wrestling?
Well, you could, work the medium head of your tricep. I'll stop. There's tons of stuff, actually.
It's okay, I get it. You couldn't interrogate me about that thing, right?
Huh? I'll be honest, what timeline are we on again? We didn't tell them we're a time traveler, and that's it. And the revive-o-matic's broken. Yeah.
Well, it's true. I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way. What about it? You're saying that could have something to do with Ato's escape?
Oh yeah, Ato also escaped, and he's not in his cage anymore. I didn't say anything about anything yet. Sounds like it could be important, though. Tell me more.
It was yesterday. Really early in the morning. I'd say 1 a.m. on day night.
What are you doing up at 1 a.m.?
I felt really hot, and I couldn't sleep. So I went for a little walk in the courtyard. Then I ended up talking to Ato.
Okay.
I've been wondering just how high that fountain over there can reach.
What?
Maybe you'd be good enough to turn it on for me.
Or turn it up.
Once you mention it, I got curious too. I opened the valve and the water started shooting up like a huge geyser.
And you just left it like that and you didn't tell anybody till now?
Yeah, Ito asked me to. Said watching would help him sleep.
That definitely sounds suspicious. Wasn't sure what I meant yet, but I felt like I should remember it for later. Right now, I had to focus on Hiruko. I switched gears and asked Moko if she had any idea what she might like. She thought for a moment before answering.
I don't know how much this will help, but she once told me she likes stuff that comes in a set of 3 colors.
What? That is really specific.
Yeah, stoplights, sports medals, that kind of thing. 3 colors. Even wine that gets red, white, and rose.
Rose is white. What? Or red.
And another thing.
Moko reached into her hood and pulled something out. Sun show coupon?
No.
I guess it isn't. Does it usually come like that?
It's 3 flavors in 1 bun. I got it from the cafeteria. I was gonna eat later, but I got plenty more. You can have it.
No reason to say no. I took the bun and left. Okay. That's a start at least. Oh, Ato. Just running around like he... Oh, wait, no. He's talking here. Now I remember.
Hello, Takumi. I've been thinking about when you visited me last time and said you're alive. Been trying to figure out what you could have experienced to make you say that, and...
What you got?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Then let me out of here. I promise I'll tell you then.
Not gonna happen. So that was just another ruse, huh?
Was it, though? I assure you, it's a very convincing theory.
As if anyone would fall for it, I glared at Ato for a moment in silence.
You did let me out. I could be useful in other ways, too. I could act as your advisor, help you out in any little things you don't want anyone else knowing about.
Not interested, Ato!
Wow. You're the one who's visiting me. Why are you even here? Not to hear what I have to say. Ugh, I'm hurt.
Came here for ideas, how to get through to Hiruko. I thought since you're a frickin' Four Eyes and you know how the other Four Eyes might feel, even if Ato did anything useful, he was the last person I wanted to get help from. I'm gonna just break your frickin' glasses right now. I hate him so much!
Don't look at me like that. I might just have to tell everyone about the other thing, you know?
What other thing?
About you coming from the future. You still haven't told them, have you? I'm kidding. Kidding! I wouldn't do that. It's a secret between you and me. A secret this important isn't something you blurt out in the heat of a moment. No, I'm saving it for the right moment.
Suddenly I noticed something sticking out of Ito's pocket. I darted forward, reaching in and pulled it out. Hey, yo, what are you doing? What's that for, huh? Oh, yeah, what's this? Surprisingly big. Huh. For you? Pff, probably not.
Can't you tell?
It's a balloon. Oh, I guess it is.
Not just any balloon either. It's made of a special kind of rubber. Makes it extra sturdy. Uh-huh. I
stared at the balloon in my hand, trying to piece some things together. That's probably how he got out.
You can have it if you like. There's plenty more where that came from.
Shoved it in my pocket and left and slammed the door. Freaking stupid Ito. Freaking stupid glass.
Hello, Kyoshika. How are you this lovely morning?
Something that would touch Lady Hiruko's heart. I'm not sure how useful this would be, but I believe she likes cats. Yeah, I heard that before. You know, furry creatures that go meow. She had a pet one back in the complex. I didn't know that. She admires their independence, their ability to work at night, and their hunting abilities. Apparently, they remind her of herself that way. Yeah. Cats, huh? Yeah. I didn't know she was a pet owner, though. Okay. She really can care for things. If I may, I've been wondering about Sir Ito. Do you really think you could have broken out of this cage without any assistance? Something bothering you about that theory? It's maybe nothing, but something curious happened 2 days ago on the night of day 8, after we assembled in the cafeteria. When I heard there was to be no post-battle celebration, I wandered in the courtyard to get some air. While I was out there, I heard a voice coming from the animal pens. It was Sir Ito, of course. He requested that I close the drain in the corner of the grounds. Really? The sound of water was keeping him awake. Well, he's just full of lies, ain't he? Even a prisoner deserves humane treatment. And I thought it couldn't possibly do any harm. So you did it? Yes. I don't see how it could have any bearing on his escape. But I thought I should mention it. You did good, Kyoshika. Thank you very much. But what's the balloon got to do with anything? And what's this got to do about Hiruko? All right, we're going to go to Shoma. Save the twins for last because we love them. What's up, brother? Give me some skin. Oh, man.
Takumi, are you here to help me train? By pummeling me into the dirt? I'm still so weak. I feel like I might keel over if an invader just looks at me hard enough using hockey.
You're not the One Piece character, Shoma. Okay. There's something else I want to talk about, actually. Told Shoma my quest to gather information. Not just on Hiruko, but I guess everything.
Something that'll make Hiruko open her heart? Well, I can think of one thing. Soft vinyl.
Like plastic?
Yes, like a doll made from soft vinyl. Although doll isn't really the right word. Maybe figure would be better. It's not just the human-shaped ones she likes, after all.
Did Hiruko tell you that herself?
That's right. She used to collect them back in the complex. A sadistic ice queen like her secretly being a passionate toy collector. It's kind of cute, don't you think?
I mean, I don't think she's that sadistic. You know, she's just trying to win the war. There are some surprisingly strong terms coming from Shoma.
Speaking of toys, about 2 days ago, Ito asked me for something.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered now. It might have something to do with how he escaped.
Okay, what do you ask for?
Some sturdy rubber balloons. Empty ones, of course, not already inflated. There were about 100 of them.
100. How fitting.
I made them using the Revive-O-Matic and gave them him in the morning, along with his breakfast. He said he wanted them to strengthen his diaphragm and improve his lung capacity. A Admirable trait, I'm sure you could agree.
No.
I didn't believe that was all there was to it, of course.
Oh, great. Freaking people just freed him without even thinking.
I didn't see how it could hurt, so I gave them to him anyway.
So he made water balloons. That is what I've established. Right? Closed the drain. Did something with the balloons. Let's actually see the courtyard. Maybe there's a clue in here. Maybe that's what they're doing. You know, the fountain. Yeah, okay. I mean, how would that get him? Well, hold on now. Maybe you could climb out the top. But no, how would you flood the entire room and none of us notice? Please don't disturb the crime scene, Mr. Sumino. The world's greatest mystery-solving twins are working a case here. A case? You don't say.
Isn't it obvious? The SAD, or Scandalous Outsuki Disappearance for short.
Why is the short version longer? Have you found any clues?
No, not yet. There is one thing that's interesting.
Takumi, did you notice anything strange about the courtyard when we came in the last night?
No.
The ground was damp. The whole place was soaked. There were a lot of plants here, so there was a lot of moisture around. But it was a lot wetter than usual. It was like the courtyard been doused by a sprinkler.
Can't say I noticed. What's it got to do with the SAD?
That's the question we aim to answer during the investigation.
Okay. They clearly flooded the place, but how does that help them? The ground in the courtyard was wet. It's weird. Got things to worry about now. Gotta open Hiruko's heart. To their credit, the two of them gave the matter some serious thought. Yeah, they're trying their best. They're good supporting characters, I think. I'm just like them, shoot.
Sorry. I've never really spoken to Hiruko all that much.
Me neither. I don't think I can tell you anything useful.
Well, no, nothing. That's too bad.
Maybe this'll make up for it? Have an item.
Kako reached in her pocket and took something out. What is this?
It's a piece of poop.
What? She's kidding. It looks like some kind of animal fossil to me. Couldn't tell you what kind of animal it was, though.
We found it while we're looking for Eito. Looks rare, doesn't it? Here you go.
Plays the Animal Crossing sound effect. You got a fossil, yippee! Without waiting for a reply, Kako pressed a strange fossil into my inventory. Wait, I have an inventory? Huh? Well, I had no reason to refuse it. I figured it might come in useful for later on. Somehow. Well, time to make a cat. A soft vinyl one. This is all I'm gonna learn for now. I don't know if any closer winning Hiruko over, because I know more about her interests. Very true, very true. Get her a cat, dude.
Maybe a soft vinyl one. And while you're at it, could you make me some more toys?
So if I want to give her a present, a vinyl figure of a cat is the way to go. Not just any cat. There's one more important detail that I learned, and that's... Wait, what?
Hiruko told me she likes stuff that comes in 3 colors.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, almost forgot. In other words, a calico. All right, better head over to the Gift-O-Matic and whip up a calico. Dang, she's going to be smitten, dude. But, like, she also might think that we are, you know, aw, such a cute cat. She might think, like, only the real Takumi would know this. You must be my love from, I don't know, ending 64. Wait, what's 64? I forget. It's done. I give it to Hiruko. Guess he, like, technically 3D printed. It almost looks 3D printed, actually. Huh. Took me a while to figure out where Hiruko was. Sometime after sunset, someone told me they'd seen her going into her room, so I heard over. Hope I'm not intruding. How are we tonight? Takumi, what are you doing in here? Haven't you heard of knocking? Oh, sorry. I have something for you, though. What? I don't know if it's your thing or not, but, you know. I handed the calico figure to Hiruko. I don't understand. It's a present for you. I thought you might like it. Hiruko stared at the little plastic figure, and tears welled. Oh my god! Hiruko! I had no idea. Tears! I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't think she'd like it that much.
Oh.
It's not possible.
Huh?
What do you mean? You couldn't possibly have known. That's probably what her cat looks like back in the TRC. And she only told us that in a timeline we never saw. Hiruko didn't reply. She slipped the cat figure into her pocket. There was more going on here than I realized. But I'd gotten through to her. That was clear. Pressing my advantage, I looked her in the eyes and "Aw, you little..." Hiruko, please tell me the truth. The truth about you. Finally, dude. Oh, whoa. When's the last time we did that heart meter? It's back! Fine. You know what? Let's hit it. What is this? You're just suddenly giving me a gift? Yeah, I know.
Are you trying to buy me over with material goods?
Kind of.
You must think I'm a fool. Did you think giving me a present would get me to spill my guts to you?
I mean, kind of. But, you know, a little sexier than that, you know?
Come on, that's not what I'm doing at all.
I'm being a little, like, you know, flirty with it, right? I just want to express myself to you, because I still can't get that massage out of my head. God dang, that was awesome. And I thought it would help you understand that I'm acting in good faith, or at least see how serious I am.
Anyway, a promise is a promise.
Oh, God, here we
You
go.
couldn't meet the conditions I laid out. You didn't follow my final order.
You couldn't have been serious, though.
Therefore, I have no obligation to tell you anything.
Aw, crud. Well, now we know this game sucks.
You actually meant that?
You actually wanted me to kiss you on your two lips? You gotta be joking. You really wanted me to do that? Are you completely insane? Of course not. I was just teasing you. Stop jumping to conclusions. Might be.
You didn't follow my final order.
Oh, and what was that final order again? Just jog my memory.
But what are you talking about?
Is it gonna do that? Who's the sadist here? Oh, dumb. I don't really follow what you're saying. And you know, just a little reminder. Oh, then so be it. Dang it, that backfired. Although, wait, what?
Well, there is something on my mind.
Well, let's hear it. Come on, out with it, Hiruko.
What is that?
Okay, good. There you go. Let me just ask this. Why would you give me something like that? A calico cat figure.
What made you pick this to give to me of all things?
Just felt right. I thought you like it. Oh, frick. Come on, that was like 2 seconds. No. Thank God. Got 1 second on that. That's a frame perfect input.
It's like I told you before.
I somehow knew you'd like it.
Oh.
I see. It's true. I do like calico toys. Being totally honest with you, I was happy you gave it to me. Then, all right. Just being honest.
How?
Kyoshika told
How
me.
did you know?
Shoma told me. No, tell the
My
truth.
Fondness for soft vinyl figures.
Well, I'm from the future.
You couldn't possibly have known about that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, but wait, when did we learn that? Wasn't it the last round?
Well, Hiruko,
No, before
you
that.
told me yourself.
Huh? I asked Kyoshika, Shoma, and Moko about you. That was just an excuse. I knew long before I asked any of them. I swear it. The fact that you like cats and collecting calico toys. Like I said, I remember you telling me yourself. How could you? No, that's impossible. This has to be some kind of mistake. I guess you have my thanks. For the calico toy? No, come on.
Thank you.
Okay. Glad you liked it? Yeah. What's wrong with that? That's good.
I'm just glad you liked it.
Goodness, dude, get a room. Yeah. Oh, it's still going. What? Hey, what did you say just now? What do you mean by that's impossible?
Never mind, don't worry about it.
How am I supposed to?
I told you, it's some kind of mistake.
Why do you retain your memories?
No way you could have known.
I do know, though. Well, through the player we remember, you know, like me. All of us.
You know.
I know all too well. What is it you think you know exactly? The pain and suffering you've been through.
Watch your mouth.
Whoa. You've been hurting all on your own.
Are you-
It's true, though. She's fought so many battles just because we went back in time.
You've been hurting. All on your own.
I guess. I mean, I don't really know how it works, but this whole time, shouldering this burden alone, you told me in the other timeline. Isn't that right? Stop it. I guess there's something weighing you down. I want a piece of that burden. God, what a man. Not just a piece.
Listen to me, Hiruko. All of the pain and suffering you're feeling, I'll share it with you.
Takumi. Oh my god. He knows the right thing to say.
Hiruko, we can build a new future. One where nobody has to die. A future where we all make it to day 100 with a smile. Not just day 100, day 101, day 102. And every day after that too. Let's create a future where we can live happily forever. But if we're going to make that happen, you need to tell me everything. So please, tell me, Hiruko. So we can make the perfect future that we all deserve. Together.
Awesome. They actually made the persuasion minigame rock this time. Finally, after I don't even know how many episodes, the truth of Hiruko comes out. And then they kiss, right? Then they're gonna kiss. Like, come on. He loves her. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, she definitely loves him. He must have rocked her socks off last timeline.
Takumi, are you sure you can handle it? The truth is a lot more cruel than you think. And once you've heard it, there will be no going back. Are you prepared for that? Do you still want to know?
I'm sure. It's just so sad that she has to endure it all by herself. You know? No one should have to, bear that load.
Oh.
All right, I'll tell you. But promise me one thing first. Whatever you might learn, don't let it destroy you.
I looked in her eyes again. Okay, I promise. Hiruko seemed to accept my resolve. Then she abruptly left the room and let me outside. We're gonna talk on the balcony again? What are we doing out here?
Oh.
I wanted to see the satellite.
Okay. Hiruko looked in the night sky where the pale, shimmering artificial satellite hung in the void of space.
It's so far away from us. Almost impossibly far. It looks so big. So close. Like we could reach out and touch it. But we'll never actually get there.
What?
Or more accurately, we've never got there.
What are you talking about?
Even after everything we've tried, it's always just out of reach.
Everything we've tried?
Oh.
You've probably figured this out already. But I'm a time traveler just like you.
I hesitated for a moment, then and nodded. In case you forgot, we literally time traveled. To a timeline I guess Eito died already.
Oh.
But this isn't a one-time only thing. I've lived through these 100 days countless times. Every time things play out a little differently. And create all kinds of new problems. I've experienced all those variations. All the branching timelines that result from the different choices we make. That's why I've been able to tell when the next attack is coming. Among other things.
Oh.
And all of this doesn't just apply to me.
Huh.
There's someone else What? Oh, right. And that's you, Takumi. Did you forget you time traveled?
A little. There's a lot going on. I also really like the smell of lavender.
You've also experienced our 100 days here countless times before.
I mean, a handful, I guess. What's she talking about? I was so confused. I blurted out the first thing that came to my head. That can't be right. This is only my second time.
No, it's not. You've been through this just as much as me. Over and over again in an endless loop. Even now, this is only the most recent in a long series of 100-day cycles. You just can't remember the others.
It can't be.
Strictly speaking, neither of us are time travelers in the way you think we are. This isn't a matter of us leaping back in time. It's more that we're trapped in a time loop.
What?
That goes for me, and you too.
What, really? What the heck's on the satellite?
You're the same as me, Takumi.
What?
You're not a time traveler. You're a time looper.
Huh? What does that mean? So redo isn't what we thought it was? What the heck? What is this? Story? That scared the living piss out of me. This is so dumb. You've arrived at a story lock. You will not be able to progress while meeting conditions. Try exploring other... Reach ending 34, 36, 72, and 76? What? 34, 36, 72. Are you pulling my leg? Why? Why? Well, things are getting good, that's why. Ending 36. 36, 36. Okay, how do you figure that out without a guide? 36. 30. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this one. Frick. Well, this is a really awkward time to do it, but I guess we should. Friggin'. So in case you forgot, which might be possible, this is the cult timeline where we take the pills and it turns off our ability to move, think, or do anything. And I chickened out before Nozomi was about to get beaten to death, so...
It's been a while, so I'll let you jog your memory. We go in order, one blow at a time, until she dies. We gotta get the story lock. Come on, Nozomi, I'm sorry. Nozomi, babe, we have to do this. You tried to kill our god. What are you, an anime protagonist? Come on. Get ready to accept your punishment.
No, I'm begging you, don't. I screamed over and over. My lungs didn't make a sound. I couldn't stop them. All I could do was watch as my friends killed the only one who mattered to me the most. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. As her former friends took turns beating her, Nozomi's face eventually became so swollen and black, and I could... Oh! Come on! In the end, she was completely motionless. Where did I go wrong? Please, somebody, anybody tell me, where did I go wrong?
You did the right thing. You didn't
Whoa!
and we'll prove it to you.
Hey, yo, Ato! He's just dangling his thing. He don't give a frick. Ato, my God, what? You don't even look like Ato. What the frick? They got so
Yeah, we fit each other.
We'll keep fighting to protect you. Then, you'll become the savior of humanity.
Bro, he's oh my effing God. You put this in a video game.
You know Ato's getting in there.
All of mankind will bow down to you. With your mystique as a living symbol, anyone will be able to tell they're looking at a god. So, why is this happening, you ask?
You want to see the ending,
I got a special reward at everyone's behest. I get to spend time with you as I please. It's truly an honor. I've never done anything like this. I never wanted to. I couldn't have feelings like this for a filthy human. But you're different. You're truly beautiful, Takumi. I'm so happy to be with you like this. I'm so happy to want you like this.
It's the gayest game of all time. How many times are we going to say this?
Thank you for giving me the chance to feel these feelings.
All right, just do what you gotta do, bro. All right, shoot your effing goo or whatever. Friggin'.
You were always right, Takumi. You deserve to be more than human.
All this yapping, bro. Friggin'.
I love you, Takumi.
Jesus
I
Christ.
love you. Forever. And for eternity.
Wow. After that, I shut off my feelings. I gave up on my humanity and transformed into a living symbol, truly incapable of doing anything but not dying. I continued to watch over mankind along with everyone else. Which ending number was that, though? That is important. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Well, I guess that makes sense, because this is 42. That was 41. Well, yeah, okay. Well, in that case, we can figure out where... What was it again? 37? Okay. In one aspect, yes. I guess, for some reason, the whole time looping thing, they're doing that sort of narrative, and they need to build up to that, and that is fine. However, I will say I play this entire game with no guide, and I want to continue to play this with no guide. So it might take us some time to find those endings, y'all. Hope that's cool. Oh yeah, we never did this. Spend time with Nozomi. Okay. I guess this episode we're just kind of cleaning up a little bit. But for context, this was the zombie... Was it the zombie route or the slasher route? Man, I don't even know anymore. It was the zombie route. Yeah. And it was like, do you want to spend time with Hiruko and Nozomi? We picked Hiruko because we already made plans, so it's totally reasonable. But now we're going to choose Nozomi because we're a jerk. Wow, Johnny, she's got clubbed to death. Now you're going to do this? But, I mean, it kind of makes up for it, I guess, right? Right now, I want to keep talking to Nozomi, even though Hiruko might be my one true love. I don't know. Sorry, Hiruko. I'll go to the cafeteria after I'm done. I promise. I'll tell you. I don't think you'll believe me, but that's fine. You hear me out?
Of course. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
For context, she wants to know more about the Nozomi / Karawa that we knew before. You're right. Everyone's asleep. We don't want to wake. Why don't we walk outside?
Sounds good to me. You be quiet so we don't wake them up.
Actually, I don't remember if this was zombie or... I think this is zombie. Pretty sure. A million words ran through my head as I made my way up the stairs with Nozomi. How do I even broach the topic of Karawa Kashimiya? Did she believe me? I told her the two were the same person?
Hope the sky's clear tonight. Think you'd see the satellite if we waved?
Nozomi was walking beside me, smiling innocently. While I was agonizing. There's no sense in trying to dress up what I have to say. And she won't believe me. I should lay it all out. I just made up my mind when... Did you hear something?
Is someone there?
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, this is the slasher route. Okay, no zombies. Sick. Wait, no, I don't know if that means zombies or not. I quickly looked around, but the midnight hall was pitch black. Sorry, I must be imagining things. Let's hurry.
Yes.
I had a feeling about all this, so I tried speeding up. Then the very next moment... Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Yugama? Friggin' buzzkill, buzzsaw. Makes sense. Nozomi, run this way! He's gonna come! Ah! There's a lot of that going on this episode. Oh, frick! Wait. If he's just gonna scare us, what's the effing problem? Wait. Is that Yugama or am I stupid? I forget. Yeah, it is. It's Yugama no matter what. Bring it. Oh. Well, that sucks. Wait, it doesn't show the blood, though. Oh, never mind. What?
Like
Why would you
this.
even try that? Sorry. It's no good at this rate. They're gonna catch us both. Yeah! Nozomi, let's split up. I'll try to lead the killer away.
Takumi, you can't do that.
I don't have time to argue. Just go.
All right, be careful.
Okay. Well, so much for hanging out with Nozomi. Let me guess Nozomi dies in this route. Wait, it's playing the absorption theme. What? I managed to stay one step ahead so far, but now the killer had me cornered. I couldn't go anywhere, get any worse than this. There's nowhere left to run. I've taken my stand here, preparing to attack. I reached for my fuser, but... Huh? My vision blurred, so my body went flying down the stair. Whoa! Jesus! Oh, ow! Oh, my penis! Impact caused my head to slam against the wall. Well, I guess technically your head. I started to black out. Come on, dude, it's just your penis. Fading fast. Gotta keep my eyes open. God dang. Takumi got some bad luck with boys in this freaking episode. I managed to refocus my vision just in time to see the power saw coming down at me. This feels familiar. Wasn't sure why, but despite my many encounters with the killer, I hadn't been killed yet. So I'm sure things will work out this time somehow. Whoa! Why? Yugamu! You'd be a real freaking bully. Well, that's one way to end it, I guess. Whatever. Kind of doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That literally makes no sense, given what we've already seen. Alright, bad effing ending. But wait, no, that does not add up. Bro! Wait, what day was this? Wait, it's still going? Without... Oh... Okay. How long had it been since then? I lost all sense of passage of time. I still couldn't believe that the boy I laid out in front of me was dead.
Why? Why you too, Takumi?
No matter how much I questioned him, he didn't answer.
He's really dead.
Yeah, bad effing time. I mean, you know, he had it coming. He did that in the coal route. You know what? Hey, this is revenge, you know? Well, not really revenge. It's all effing Ato's fault. We'd separated while we were running from the killer late last night. And we're looking for Takumi later. But when I found him, landing on the staircase, he was unrecognizable.
Takumi. No. No. No!
I never should have invited him out. If I hadn't, he might still be alive. That was Yugamu, because he was... I'm sorry, Takumi. I'm so sorry. It's alright, Nozomi. Cried nonstop over his cold, dead body. My tears had dried by the time the others came looking for us. The night fell again. So did my tears. Exhausted from crying, eventually fell asleep. Dang. This one's going on for a bit. A lot longer than the other one, that's for sure. But I guess it's good we take care of this now so we can just, you know. Must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, I discovered myself curled up in a ball, still wearing my clothes. My eyes are swollen and sore from crying all day yesterday. Keep crying like this, everyone's gonna worry about me. I need to pull myself together. I'll wash my face and go to the cafeteria. I need to talk about what happened. That's Takumi's line. Hey, yo, what? We gotta play as Nozomi? Ain't no way. Bro, this game rocks. When I arrived at the cafeteria, everyone was already there eating breakfast. Lady Nozomi, are you feeling better? I'm fine now. Thanks for asking, Kyoshika. Are you interested in sampling my dear sister's special Dijon? It'll perk you right up. It's an energy-boosting parfait made of liver, fermented soybeans, grated yams, and topped with chocolate-covered bananas. Fresh out of the kitchen. I will think I'll pass. I just have something light this morning. I had some fruit and yogurt, sat at the table, okay? Typical Nozomi, you know, breakfast.
Can we talk about the killer yet? I want to hear about it so bad that I woke up in the morning absolutely miserable.
Darumi, really? It's fine. I came planning to talk about it. You feel like you're ready, Nozomi? Spill the beans. Actually, it seems you weren't the only ones who saw the killer that night. Who else saw them?
Mr. Hiruko and Shoma, apparently no fear. I want to see you up too.
I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but when I stepped down to the hall, I heard someone running. It was so dark, and I couldn't really see, but they were wearing all black and holding a power saw. And after that, Sir Shoma came to get the rest of us. I was off on my own at the time. I saw the killer in the hallway by the cafeteria because she got stood up because we were D-bagged. That's why we effing died. I went after them. They lost me. And while I was looking, I heard you scream, Nozomi. Everyone came running to see where you were, but Takumi was already... Yeah. Try to explain in much detail as possible what happened that night since we got separated. I wasn't sure what Takumi's final moments were like. Had no idea where the killer ran off to either.
We even saw the killer went. That's the most important part.
There's nothing we can do. We didn't have any clues. Takumi's cause of death was blood loss to his wounds from the power saw. Is that correct, Yugamu? Oh, yeah. I believe the murder weapon is exactly what everyone reported they saw. Are we gonna die too? How do we fight against this killer?
The killer is human but inhuman. You know how many times I kill them? They won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense.
Well, this is genuinely a good timeline. Takumi is dead. The Gi can't do anything.
What the heck, man? You're freaking me out.
Just a little quote. Somebody here. I wonder who it was.
Oh!
It's dangerous to be alone. We should take this. The parfait.
I think that'd be for the best. So make sure we're keeping a close eye on each other each time.
Hiruko? What's that look? I mean, your boy toy's gone, but you know, at least you're alive. No, she's gonna loop again. Dang, that's, oh, dump. I just thought of something. If we really are time loopers, that's why she knew that oh my God, does that mean? Oh my God, that opens up so many questions. I know we're going on like a tangent a minute here, but brother, that's why she kissed him in this route. She knew like it's a perfect loop. But for some reason, Takumi doesn't remember it. Maybe it's not his cryptoglobin. We swore we would stick together to avoid further casualties, but the reality that awaited us was too cruel. Huh? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Slideshow! Excuse me? If it's not Yugamu, what happened?
The killer took their time attacking us, almost if they were mocking us. Those of us still alive huddled together, overwhelmed by despair. And soon, we'd reach day 98 in a cold, empty world.
Oh, thank God, because I don't want to play all that crap again. Freaking... Well, that was abrupt. God. I mean, you know, it happens, but...
What time is it now? I looked at my nearby clock to see if it was already past 1 in the morning. Another sleepless night. Great. Haven't been getting any sleep lately. When I think about the killer appearing out of nowhere and then my friends getting murdered one by one, I feel like I'm losing my mind. The only ones left are Tsubasa, Shoma, Kyoshika, and me.
Please, someone help us.
I told him, dude, I thought I'd be fine. He's dead. But Yugamu's not, right? No, he is. What?
What is it? My heart did a somersault. My doorbell suddenly rang. Who could be here this late at night? Opening the door might be dangerous. I mulled over whether I should go to the door or not when... Hey, Nozomi, are you awake? Do you mind letting me in? Oh, Tsubasa. I guess it can't hurt. I slowly opened the door. Standing there was... not an alien, okay. Tsubasa alone and anxious.
Hold on, I need water. Never done a girl voice this long before. 1 sec! Okay, I'm good.
What's the matter? Did something happen? Sorry, I know it's late. I just... scared to be alone. Can I sleep with you? What do I do? Do I let her in? We'd all been keeping to ourselves lately. The series of murders have been beginning to suspect even our friends. But I didn't get the sense that Tsubasa was acting suspiciously, and I was so lonely that I just wanted to be around someone for a change. Of course, I can't sleep either. Thank you. I'll be coming in then. I brought some snacks. Want to share? This is just like a sleepover. Let's chat until we get tired. Please do not realize we are the exact same character via narrator. I'm trying my best. And we spread the snacks across the bed and started to talk about random things. Favorite candy stores and TRC or horoscopes.
Man, come on. That's so stereotypical. But they strike me as the kind that would say, you know, all right.
Our favorite teachers, places we wanted to visit. We were so engrossed in our conversation, I was able to forget my constant stress and anxiety for a while. When was the last time I laughed like this? Before I knew it, it was gotten quite late. Look at the time. I guess we should sleep. Since we're here, I feel like I might finally get some good sleep. Me too. Been scared every night because of the killer. Let's do this again tomorrow.
Watch Tsubasa's innocent grin, not in agreement.
I'll make the bed. So you can use the bathroom for... What was that sound? That wasn't you? I didn't do anything.
Whoa, 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 what?
Someone's here. Maybe one of the others got scared too? Let's wait and see. It's locked. We should be fine.
Hey, yo, Tsubasa, get in the car. Just spawns the car inside a building. And yeah, she probably could do that.
We huddled together, holding our breath silently, staring at the door. They're gone? After a brief silence, we held our hands to our hearts, relieved the eerie sound was gone. Maybe we should check just in case. Could in some kind of emergency. Tsubasa burst the door, but just then... Oh! I heard a power saw. They're trying to break the door down.
Dude, run. Get in the car.
There's only one way to escape the window.
They have a window? What? Oh, yes, they do.
Right, let's go.
We escaped through the window and ran straight into the inside of the school.
We need to hide somewhere, quick.
Barely avoiding tripping over our feet, we frantically rushed down the stairs, just as we were looking for a place to hide.
How?
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. She wouldn't do that, would she? No, she's dead in this timeline. Who is it?
Suddenly they were behind us, the killer, power saw at ready. This can't be happening. Nozomi, run.
I actually don't get it. Who the crud? Oh, this is a mystery again. I can't believe it. I mean, hey, yeah, hang around the giant explosive. That'll probably scare him off. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being sincere. I don't know why I sounded like that.
Relentlessly pursued by the killer, we fled in the metal shop. Let's hide in here. We hid in the darkness, stifled our breath, curled into little balls. I could feel Tsubasa's body trembling. My heart felt like it was about to burst.
Dude, just piss off, whoever you are.
We jumped at the sound of footsteps coming down the hall. Please just go past us. I prayed desperately as I clung to Tsubasa. I held my breath, hoping we'd make any noise that would give us away. Just then...
Great. Oh my god. Wait, what? Huh?
Yarg! I'm a pirate! Why'd I scream like that? They found us. The killer spotted us and stood there with the power saw at the ready. Stay back. We quickly tried to put some distance between us, but there's nowhere to run. I need to keep Tsubasa safe. I was just about to stand to protect her when... I'll hold them off. Run, Nozomi. Tsubasa. Oh my god, what a hero. She grabbed a hammer from the workbench and lunged at the figure in the black suit. The killer hesitated for a moment, then easily dodged her attack. Tsubasa, I'll get help. There's no way I'm gonna leave her alone. I need to fight with her. In a panic, I grabbed something that looked like it could work as a weapon and faced the killer. Or could even get to strike.
Got her too. Jesus, how many times do we have to see them die? Man, it's just like Hiruko, dude.
My vision was instantly soaked in red. The scene in front of me left me unable to speak. Tsubasa collapsed, slashed by the power saw, blood gushing out of her as I watched helplessly.
Really gonna repurpose the vomit sound effect for that?
With a horrible gurgle, a large quantity of blood spewed from her mouth.
Alright, so...
For some reason, the killer lowered their power saw, without sparing me so much as a glance. What's happening? Shouldn't they come for me next? What gives? More importantly, what the dump?
Tsubasa, hold on! I'll get you to the revive-o-matic right away!
I heard to lift her body, but...
Me stay alive.
Tsubasa! Tsubasa!
I mean, for the route to work, it's not exactly a shock.
The life drained out of Tsubasa's face, and I felt her body slowly go limp.
Dang, what the dump is over that power saw? We should use that against Veshnes. My god, it's strong!
I managed to carry her blood-soaked body to the revive-o-matic, but it was too late.
At least you tried. Can't get mad at her for that. Is day 100 yet? I should probably be close. Wait, who's not here? Wait, excuse me? Hold on. What? Everyone's dead except these three. How? Who is the killer then?
I explained to the others how Tsubasa had been killed right after it happened. The atmosphere is somber, all of us struggling to find the words to say. It was possible the killer might show up even as we sat here in silence. Lifted my head with resolve. I want to just assume the killer isn't one of us for a minute, because we need to discuss things that still don't understand about them. Right. Why does the killer methodically kill one person at a time? That's what happened with me and Tsubasa. Even and Kako are the only exceptions. The killer could have easily killed me, but they only went after Tsubasa. The Arami once said the killer enjoys the thrill. Maybe they're doing it for fun?
Is it possible they are an invader? There's no comprehending their logic.
If they were, I think the school's defense system would have gone off. And even if they managed to get past it somehow, would an invader be more inclined to kill us all at once? I doubt the killer's an invader. That just brings us right back to the first question, doesn't it? Who's doing this? We're the only 3 left. We can't exactly split up to go look for clues.
That reminds me, I picked this up in the hallway. Yeah? It's gonna say 4, right? Has to. Suppose it makes a memento now. Wait, it doesn't work. Tsubasa dropped it or running from the killer. No, use it. The numbers shown used to be so large. Feeling tearful, I took it from Kyoshika and flipped the switch. Huh? It's 5?
The number on the display was 5.
That makes no sense.
It counts the killer as hiding, so it should be the survivors plus 1, right?
There's 3 of us and 1 killer, which means...
Anything but 4 doesn't make any sense. Since when has there been another person here?
It's possible it's the invader, right? Let me think about it. Hold on. Well, we don't know. Wait, hold on. Okay. It was this timeline that got destroyed. So yeah, okay. Oh, it's the okay, so it is just someone acting by themselves. But you only know that if you play. Oh my god. This game rocks.
Let's go see. We immediately headed for the morgue and counted the bodies. No matter how many times we counted, it was clear no one had come back. We ran a test on the organic life detection device and made sure it wasn't broken. Then what could be happening? Time marched on, indifferent of our growing confusion.
This is weird. And now we know it's not time travel, but time looping? I don't know. Material art was rising on day 99. There was no telling how long the 3 of us would be able to hold out. But I haven't forgotten Tsubasa's last words.
So, me stay alive.
Even if I end up as the only one left, I have to fight until the very end. I balled my hand into a tight fist and stepped in the war room.
Okay. What's the plan?
I don't have a joke this time. It's just really sad and morbid. I'll try next time, though. Don't worry.
Oh boy. Quite the pair.
It's time for the final battle. It's ridiculous that a walking dumpster fire like me survived, but I'll fight as best I can to the bitter end!
I've long since made up my mind as well. Let's go, Holy Tamachi Sword. I have not a shred of regret in the life of mine.
Before we do this, there's something I want to show you.
I pulled out something I prepared? Huh? Oh. Oh yeah, that'll help.
It's a bioweapon for killing commanders. Tsubasa and I worked on it together. My bestie who died.
Wait, what? I think it all started when Yugamo told us about the commander DNA. Tsubasa had approached me for help before Takumi was killed.
Oh. The chaos caused by the killer delayed our progress. We have our trump card for the final showdown. Should be able to do some serious damage to Veshness with this. We can't waste it.
Lady Nozome, we owe you and Lady Tsubasa. We shall graciously accept your kindness.
Let's go. Time to show those invaders what we're made of! Ah! Weirdest opening ever. What the? This is. There's no Takumi. I can't believe it. I can't turn the voice off. What the?
Bye bye. You know, she's really not scary once you killed her like 14 times. You know what I mean? Well, team, we did it. It's hard to believe, but we have won.
We beat the invader. Wow, it was a little underwhelming.
I was surprised Veshness went down in such a disappointing manner. But all that's left is to go to the artificial satellite and we'll finally be done.
We saved all the people up there. I can't believe it. Oh my god. We couldn't truly celebrate. Between the deaths of our friends and knowing the killer was still hiding somewhere, had a lot of complex emotions weighing us down. Even still, just have to get through one more day. One more day. According to what Takumi told us on day 100 at school, there will be a assault launched on the school. We need to stay alive for the sake of humanity. We need to get away from the killer.
Whoever the dump they are, because if it's not Takumi, if it's not Yugamu, if it's none of the three people here, that's insanity.
Made it to morning day 100. Soaking up the light from the sun high up in the blue sky, I quietly looked down across the school grounds. I need to get down to the schoolyard as soon as possible.
God, doing this voice sucks.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. We need to get to the schoolyard as soon as possible to check on the escape pod. Oh god, what if the killer gets on the escape pod? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Takumi said the missiles would be launching, but things seem the same as ever. No missiles, as far as I can tell. Everyone, look over there. They're showing up right on cue.
It's just like Takumi said.
There really is a way for us to escape. If we get on this thing, we're saved. Suddenly the faces of all the friends we lost flash through my mind. Sorry for leaving you behind. Take care of all your hopes and dreams with us. Let's leave this planet and head for the satellite.
Onward, we carry the hopes and dreams of humanity with us.
The very second we started walking toward the escape pod,
Brother, you suck. F you.
the killer was suddenly right in front of us in broad daylight. You're kidding? Right now?
Your time has come, villainous killer. I will punish you for your crimes.
Wait, they're headed for the escape pod. Please, no.
They're getting on the pod. Oh my god. Unconcerned with us, the killer began to hack and saw the escape pod, tearing it apart.
We must stop them. No, Kyoshika, if we get too close, you'll be killed.
But the escape pod, oh no.
It's already too late. The pod can't launch like that.
And this, what is that saw made of? It's strong enough to destroy a what is essentially a rocket.
We are destined to die here like the others. We have no way to stop the missiles. And the killer will probably get us first anyway. In that case, everybody over here.
Lady Nizome.
Run quickly.
What? Where are we going? Excuse me? Aw, she's trying to outrun it on the bus.
Don't tell me we're gonna use this to escape. If it's between this or being murdered, I'll take my chances. All right, let's go away as far as possible.
I am Kyoshika Magadori, the swordswoman who never dies. I'll struggle until my last breath.
The decision's made. We boarded the bus. I sat in the driver's seat and started the engine, firmly gripping the steering wheel.
Did you just run over the oh my god.
I slammed on the gas, cut through the schoolyard at ferocious speed.
I'm taking us through the wall of
Oh,
fire.
F yeah, let's go.
Barely. If we cross the wall, the killer won't be able to follow us. Eek! Nozomi! They're right in front of us!
Wait, what, the killer?
Hold on tight, you two.
Without hesitating, I floored it.
Ran them over. Oh my god, the killer went flying.
The school bus kept moving through the schoolyard at a breakneck speed.
Did we get them?
Yes! There's no way the killer came away from that unscathed.
I feel like running past us with like Naruto speed. Oh my god!
Wait, what's that sound?
You're kidding! Suddenly there was a dull sound from the roof of the bus. What are you? Oh, come on! You can't beat him!
They punched through the roof?
The killer was mere feet away in the back of the bus with powers on hand. What do I do? The wall of fire is right in front of us. If I hit the brakes now, become the missile launch range. If I don't stop, the killer will get us instead. Decision time. Oh my god. I mean, we gotta figure out who this killer is. My god. What if it was... No, it can't be the one single invader that was in the school. Stand and fight? Run into the... Oh, look at Nozomi. Run into the wall? Stand and fight? We know we can't take him. I mean... I don't know. Try the fire, I guess. It might work out. Never know. This actually rocks. Seeing the game from Nozomi's perspective, though. I mean, it still sucks because you're going to get murdered, but I hope it's not the only time.
I can't stop gear, which means I'm just gonna have to take a chance. I pressed down harder on the gas. The engine growled as the bus sped up.
Oh.
The bus raced ahead, barreling toward the wall of fire. There was a concrete barrier in the way, but I didn't let up on the gas.
Nozomi! What are you doing?
It's a pretty fair question.
Get down and hold on tight, guys.
I pressed the pedal down as far as I would go. The concrete barrier came closer and closer until...
We're going to hit it.
I guess it sent him flying. The bus slammed head in the barrier, violently rocking the vehicle and bringing it to a sudden stop. The momentum was enough to launch the killer forward and then... Yeah, through the windshield. The killer flew through toward the undying flames. We never saw their identity. The horrible cries of agony. The killer burned to death in the flames without us ever knowing who they really were. Then they get blown up by the nukes, right? That sucks. That ending sucks. Oh, no, they're fine. Okay. After abandoning the now destroyed bus, went around outside the wall of fire. We had no destination. We're just trying to get somewhere far away. I wonder how much longer till the missiles launch. I have no clue. Could be a minute. Could be an hour. All I do know is that if we give up now, we won't stand a chance.
Truly, it's game over if we resign ourselves now.
That's right. Maybe there's some kind of bomb shelter or something around.
Let's go. Even if the missiles launch in 1 minute, moving is better than doing nothing.
Spitting facts.
Yeah, we're together until the end, guys.
And... Oh, no, it just ends like that. That's a way better ending.
We just kept on walking forward. There was no telling what would happen. But even so, there was nowhere to return to, so I never looked back.
A kind of melancholy one. Well, come on, we gotta figure out who the killer is. I did not expect that to be a branching path. The three of us. Okay, that was 70. Wait, we're close, we're close. Just to be thorough, stand and fight. There might be a chance we beat them and learn who they are. I mean, it's probably like, you know, like a 0% chance, but...
I have to stop the killer. I immediately slammed the fire extinguisher button and stood in front of my seat.
Going for another Nozomi kicks.
I tackled the killer with all my might.
Okay, nice. Wait, what?
Lady Nozomi!
Wait,
Run, please!
We both fell out the window?
Nozomi!
Oh, dump. Come on, Nozomi. God. Two of us are flung the bus. In the schoolyard, our bodies still entangled. Sharp pain ran through me when I hit the ground. Still, I managed to muster the strength to get up. There they go. School bus on the horizon passing through the wall of fire. Thank goodness Kyoshika and Shoma managed to get out safe. Now if they can just go somewhere to take refuge far from here. This girl's destined to die, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, the killer fainted. No way, no way, no way.
Maybe they hit their head when they were thrown off the bus. They laid out on the ground. Their power saw had fallen out of their hand and landed somewhere far off.
This is the person who killed everyone.
I fearfully stretched out my hand, placed on the murderer's helmet. Who are you? Why did you do this to us? Desperately trying to stop my hands from shaking, I slowly pulled off the strange headgear.
What do we got?
No way!
Huh! As soon as I tried to speak, I felt a violent, piercing pain jolt through my side. A knife. It's Takumi, isn't it? Oh no, it's glass.
I've been stabbed. My side burned like it was on fire. I felt the blood trickling out of me. My vision began to dim. I locked eyes with the killer
As he stared down at me.
Why?
I practically croaked at the question. All I got in return was silence. He didn't say a word, simply looked down at me with a look I've never seen on anyone's face before. Why? I couldn't form the words to ask the question any longer. Suddenly I stopped feeling pain, stopped feeling anything. I was starting to fade. Please let Kyoshika and Shoma survive, somehow. I felt tears spilling down my cheek as my consciousness faded into a deep, endless dark. You don't see it? You don't see it? Said he. It's gotta be a Takumi, right? Oh my effing god. That one sucked. What? How can you not show us the face? It was you. That one effing sucked. I'm gonna be honest. We hit 20 endings finally. And I'm actually out of like routes. What do I do? Oh my god, right. Crap. We never did Redstone. Totally forgot. Well, if we're cleaning up everything, you know, that makes sense. So might as well
check out what happens if we... Oh my god, this game. I'm having a blast, but when the ending doesn't pop off, oh, it feels like such a slap in the face. But let's check this out.